So freaking expensive that I almost sold one kidney. It was not showing the real me. These are the small blending. Beautiful. So I thought let's just buy it because I just wanted to buy it. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing great. This is me, Priya Sharma. I'm a makeup enthusiast and make makeup related videos on YouTube. So today here I am doing a get ready with me because I have to go somewhere and I want to show you guys how I do my makeup from starting till the end, and also I will be using all my recent purchases. So let's get started. So firstly, I'm using this Sebamed under eye cream, and this is not a new product. I've been using this lately and it is a very nice product for under eyes. It hydrates my under eyes quite well, and I have very dry under eyes and also they crease a lot, so I prefer hydrating them before doing makeup. And I have put my hair in a bun because I'm in hurry and I just need to do my makeup very quickly. And now let me zoom you guys in so that you can see everything properly. Now for the primer, I'm using this LANEIGE Glowy Serum. I've heard a lot about this product and I've seen a lot of reels and shorts about this. So let's try this out. So if you're wondering why I'm seeing over here, I have a mirror right here. So yeah. So if you guys don't know, my skin type is very dry, so I'm using the products accordingly. I like to moisturize my face really well because I have a lot of dryness on my face, and especially I'm having this dry patch over here. Foundation and everything collects over here and I do not like that, so I prefer hydrating and moisturizing it really well so that there is no problem afterwards. So I have applied the glowy serum. It is not as glowy as I was expecting it to be. I've used it 1 or 2 times earlier also. It is not as glowy. I think my skincare makes me a lot more glowy than this, and if you want to know my skincare, please let me know in the comment section below. Now I'll moisturize my lips, and for that I'm using this Chaptex lip balm. This is recommended to me by my dermat, so I always use this. I have a little lip issue. My ends crack up, so I have to use this lip balm rather than the fancy lip balms because they do not work for me. And when I asked her what is the issue, she was saying that red pigments generally tend to irritate the skin on the lips, so you can give a pass on those products which have red pigments. So I prefer not to use tinted lip balms. I just use this one, and this is absolutely nice for my lips because it hydrates my lips really well. Now I'm using my second primer. This is from Swiss Beauty. Although I do not have a lot of pores, but to have a seamless base and seamless effect of the foundation, I'm using a second primer. This is a very nice primer. I just love it. So this is a silicone primer and I have been using this ever since I tried this product. I bought this when I bought the entire Swiss Beauty's Craze collection, and I just love this product so much that I do not use any other primer. I just use this one, or I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. That is also a very nice product. I just love that one as well. Now the skin is perfectly primed and we have a very nice base to work on, which is hydrated and filled in. So the next product that we are using is this Lancome concealer. This is what I've bought recently. I'm in the shade 250025, and if you know me, you know I always do my eye look first and then do anything else. So again, I will do my eye look today first, and for that I'm using this as an eye base. So this concealer is very hydrating and I just love how this performs. It is very thin formula. So I think I will use another concealer on top of this because I need a little bit more coverage. So I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm in the shade Vanilla. This is my favorite concealer. I have a lot of concealers and I just love them all because I always check it over the counter if I like it or not and then buy the concealers, because whenever I shop foundations or concealers online, I end up buying a wrong shade, and that is what you don't want. So I prefer buying them at the stores. Look at how much coverage it has given. Beautiful. Now I prefer blending the base a little bit so that any excess product is picked up by the beauty blender. Yeah, so the eyes are well prepped, and let's move on with the powder. So I'm using this product today. This is the Huda Beauty's loose powder. This is a new purchase. I've been watching this a lot lately and people are just raving about this powder. So I thought let's just buy it because I thought let's just buy it and try and see what the hype is about. So I have it in the shade Pound Cake. powder is working really well. It has literally smoothed my eye out. Looks very beautiful. Let's see how it will work on my under eyes. It looks nice. Also, I've bought these brushes from Sephora. They are all the same. These are blending brush for crease, and these are all in number 9. I just love this type of brushes, and I feel that you cannot have enough of these, so I bought 4. And this brush is actually quite nice and very soft for blending. I also have the Morphe brushes, but Sephora brushes are literally very soft. Some of the Morphe brushes are also very soft, but I think when it comes to Morphe, the white ones do not work that well, and the black ones are just beautiful. They are very soft and very nice for blending, but the white ones are a little scratchy. I do not like that. The Sephora ones are really nice and soft. So if you want to buy Morphe brushes, then go for the black bristle ones. They are very soft and very nice. So the dress I'm wearing has yellow and blue color in it, so I'll be doing some eye look which has yellow and blue color in it. I have reduced the setting of the light on my face because I was feeling that it was making my face a lot whiter and it was not showing the real me, so I have changed the light setting. So for blue color, I'll be using my trusty beauty Bay. This is a very nice colorful palette if you want one, because it has hell lot of shades in it. So what I'm planning to do is a halo eye, and I will have blue on the edges, and let's see how it turns out. So I'm taking these 2 shades from this palette. So what I prefer doing is I first create boundaries and then I blend them so that I know till where I have to keep the color. So this palette definitely has fallout, and so I'm using this shade to blend the edges out. I just love how this brush is blending the colors. It is a very nice brush. It is very soft, and literally it is taking seconds to diffuse the color. So now that my crease is hiding everything, I will put a little bit of color over here and then blend it. Now the color placement is perfect, and I will just blend the color and deepen it if required. Now I'm taking a little bit of translucent powder on my brush and just blend the edges. So now the eye looks perfectly fine. I will clean up the fallout from here, and it looks perfectly fine. And now to create a halo effect, I will use my newly bought palette. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork 4 palette. I just love this palette. The colors are so beautiful. I was not able to control myself when I used this, and I just wanted to get my hands on this. So look at how beautiful this looks. I have done a reel on this, you can check that out. This palette has very pigmented shades, and if you just swirl your finger and do a swatch, the swatch goes so long because the pigmentation is beautiful. And today I'm using the shade Zen for doing my halo eye. The colors are so beautiful. I just love this, and it was so freaking expensive that I almost sold one kidney. So yeah, it is very expensive in terms of palette. You can compare it to Pat McGrath one. It is a little more expensive than that. So I'm using the shade Zen, and when you get these things from India, you know how expensive they get. So I'm using the shade Zen. If you can see, if the camera focuses, and let me just swirl my finger and show you how beautiful this shade is. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I just love how beautiful this looks. And let me show you one swipe pigmentation. This definitely has a little bit of fallout, but I do not mind it because the colors are so beautiful. Anyways, I always do my eye look before I do the base, so that doesn't even count. So now I am planning to deepen the edges a little bit so that it looks more intense. I think I'll use the shade, the navy blue, to deepen this and see how it looks. So yeah, this is the look, and let me just clear any fallout under my eyes because I have, both the palettes have fallout, but they work absolutely beautifully. Yeah, so this is the look. I have cleaned all the fallout, and let me come back after doing the other eye as well. So my both eyes are done, and I might look a little weird, but after base and everything is done, it will definitely look good. Let's put on some foundation. I'm using the Dior Backstage one. This is my new purchase. I just love this foundation. Look at how runny this is. Literally, you do not need much Just 2 or 3 drops are enough. It is very thin and a very beautiful foundation. I use a brush to apply it and then just blend it with a beauty blender. And if you're wondering which brush am I using, this is the Cuffs and Lashes brush and it is number F013. I need a little bit more, just 2 more drops because I want a little bit more coverage. I'm just applying the foundation roughly and later on I will blend it with a sponge, so I'm not really applying it properly. Now, just roughly applying the foundation. And with this foundation, I do not take it all the way down, just thoda sa, because this is my exact match, so there is no need. Now let me quickly blend it. This foundation gives such a seamless effect to my face because firstly it is literally my skin tone. It is like the perfect match. I was so happy when I found this foundation, like literally the perfect match. Look at how it has absorbed into my skin so beautifully. I'm done with the blending of the foundation and now let's move on to the concealer. I will use firstly the color corrector. I use NARS one, you already know that. This is in the shade Caramel and this is my good old trusty. I always use this one, my absolute favorite one. I will let it sit for like 1 or 2 minutes so that I get the best coverage out of it. Until then, because we have thoda sa time, so let's just do cream contour. You know, this is my favorite cream contour. This is from Huda. I just directly take it on the sponge and put it on my face. This is the most buildable, blendable formula. You can never go wrong with this contour, especially because it blends like a dream. And if you ever go overboard with your contouring, just take a beauty sponge, clean one, and just bounce it on top of it and the product will disappear. It is a very beginner friendly product. Now that we have all the natural shadows back on our face, let's just blend the color corrector. Look at how seamlessly it has blended, and I'm not able to find any other corrector that works better than this. This is actually a concealer, but I use it in a few shades darker to use it as my corrector because this works like magic for my under eyes. No dark circles are visible anymore. And now moving on to the brightening concealer, we are using the Lancome Fun, the new purchase. I just love the doe foot applicator. Look how beautiful this looks. It is quite different from the regular doe foot applicators. Very beautiful. It is a very thin product. Look at how thin this is. And now I will put it over here to just brighten my face a little because I have used the foundation of my exact match, so you just need to lift up a face a little bit with a brightening concealer. Now let's quickly blend everything with a blender. Look at how easily it is blending. Now let me quickly just set the under eyes and bake them as well, and set the entire face with the powder. I'm using the Huda Beauty powder. Now let's quickly do the eyebrows. For that I'm using my holy grail product. This is the brow pomade from Anastasia. It is in the shade medium brown and I have used quite a bit, and I'm using this Morphe brush to do my brows. This is my favorite brush to do that. It is quite thin and also gives a very precise shape. Look at how defined the face looks after a good brow. Now I will quickly do some powder contouring, and for that I'm using this Hoola bronzer. Now for blush, let's use this one. This is from K Beauty. It is in the shade Coral Charm. And I will not put a lot of it, keeping the blush and all of those things very minimal because the eye look is very bold. So I'm done with the blush now. So now I'm applying lipstick and I'm using this lip combo. This is from Kiko. The lipstick is in the shade 01 Holiday Gems and this is a Morphe lip liner in the shade Sweet Tea. Now let's apply the lipstick. This is literally a very light shade. Now it looks like it is quite fading my face, but on top of it I will apply this Fenty gloss. It is in the shade Fenty Glow. And let's apply the gloss. Now it looks fine. Now let's just set our face. I'm using this Craze makeup fixer from Swiss Beauty. It is very hydrating. Let's apply eyeliner. I'm using this Sephora eyeliner. So I'm back after putting the eyeliner. Now let's apply a little bit of blue shade under the eyes on the lower lash line. I think let's apply first kajal on the waterline and then smudge it a little with the eyeshadow. So I'm using this Anastasia black cream in the shade Jet, and I'm using this brush to apply the kajal. Let's put on a little bit of highlighter and then I will put on some mascara. So I'm using this Dior highlighter. Today I've used this golden shade on my face. This highlighter is very blinding. I've done a detailed review on this, on how much I love this one. You can check out my video. It is top 5 luxury highlighters that I love, and just that has my absolute favorite collection of highlighters. I'm using this Burberry Mascara. It is an absolutely beautiful mascara. Let's put this on. So let me show you the after of the mascara, how beautiful this looks. So we are done with putting on the mascara, and this is the entire look. I hope you like it. Let me show you my look. And please do let me know in the comment section below, how do you find my makeup. And this is it for the video. If you like the video, then please give it a big thumbs up and to subscribe to my YouTube channel.